This is Alaska. This is Seahawks territory. So we're downtown Anchorage, just the outskirts of downtown Anchorage, 707 Gamble, massive interior commercial repaint. It's a 20,000 square foot commercial building. We're painting the whole warehouse area walls, partial of the ceiling, and then the front lobby showroom area. We're getting it freshened up for them. There's such limited 20,000 square foot warehouses that are actually available in Anchorage. This is one of 2 of them that are for lease right now, so it should go pretty quick for them, and I hope so. But we're going through, we're just giving a fresh coat of white on all the walls in the front and back to make it look appeasing to a new renter. Let's head on in and check it out, talk to the guys. Kind of funny thing, this is the old PPG store that was here in Alaska. They've left Alaska. The front room we're in right now is kind of their checkout area when you ordered paint, brushes, and kind of displays was in this area. And then when we go over to the next room, it was more of the store. This room's much bigger, 2 rooms in the front. We're just painting all these walls, and then we're moving into the warehouse. We're sticking with the same color, but a different type of paint, is because those walls were so dirty inside. We actually had to pressure wash all the walls first, and then we're using a special type of paint that sticks to rocks. No surface we couldn't get as clean as we'd like, but with this special kind of paint, we're gonna be able to get it to stick to the CMU just fine. Moving into the warehouse, massive commercial warehouse. We're doing all the walls and partial of the ceiling. The ceiling was actually 2 different colors for some reason. A third of it was a green, the rest of it was like a cream kind of tan. So we're painting the green to match the tan color a little bit, but then all the walls are just going snowbound white. We had to pressure wash all the walls before because they were so dirty. And then now they gave us a relatively clean surface to apply our snowbound off-white color to really brighten up the warehouse. We've got a couple different surfaces we're putting paint on. Majority of the walls are just a CMU cinder block standard surface. The ceiling is tongue and groove with wood beams. The columns are wood beams, and then the offices are sheetrock. So those are all the surfaces we'll be painting. The CMU is a special type of paint that we're gonna put on there that actually can be painted on rocks. So that's what we're doing on the walls. But the ceilings, we're just using dry fall because we don't want a lot of overspray to hit the floor. And dry fall is when you spray it, paint sticks on, but the overspray turns to dust, and then you just sweep the floor. These columns are getting the same paint as we're doing on the cinder blocks just because it's the same color. It can be painted on wood. It'll just be simple that they have 1 bucket of paint theoretically for the walls. We obviously didn't want to remove all the scaffolding. It is bolted to the ground. We were thinking about removing just the horizontal surfaces. We're like, you know what? Let's just backmask it, and then we don't have to put it back together. So that's what we're doing. We're backmasking all of the uprights and horizontal surfaces so that we can spray the walls. It takes a lot of time. Very confident we will save time then to remove it and reinstall it. This is the majority of the ceiling we're not touching. This is the color we're matching to blend in as close as possible. So this whole third of the warehouse, the ceiling is green, and we're painting it to match the rest of the warehouse ceiling. And there's like 10% of the ceiling that actually has raw wood on it. There must have been a leak at some time. And so it's just bare plywood, so we're just painting that section as well. So we're up on the balcony right now, and this is a closer view of the tongue and groove and beams that we're painting with dry fall. So if you see me kind of kicking up, that's technically the overspray. And so it's easy to sweep up or clean up, right? You don't have to worry about it getting all over the floor. So we got the multi-surface acrylic coatings for the walls. We got 50 gallons here. They had to special order some more. We got another 50 gallons coming on Monday. The ceiling's dry fall, and then all the sheetrock out in the front showroom area is just your classic cashmere interior latex paint. We'll probably use close to 200 gallons, maybe more. It'll be good to know at the end, right? It depends on how well this white covers over this kind of dirty beige on the first coat. That'll be the determining factor. I guess some of the old employees here were Niners fans, and I am not a Niners fan. So what's actually really perfect about this job, and then another large commercial interior we're doing, is we have 2 large commercial interiors going on at once. And we have 11 crews out there doing technically 11 different jobs. Well, we're trying to transition into exterior season, which we're gonna be outside in the next week, 1 to 2 weeks. But once these other smaller jobs of the other 11 crews are working, we're not starting more interiors, they're coming to these 2 large commercial interiors and helping them finish it. And then once we're out to go outside, ready to go outside, we can just start getting them ready one by one to move out. So it's actually a perfect transition period for us to have 2 large commercial interiors that all the crews can come to and then start transitioning to painting exteriors in the next 1 to 2 weeks.